Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. I only want to focus on the shorter time frame in this video. In the last video I covered the daily chart as well. Well, we can see that the price has only rallied in 3 waves after reacting to micro support yesterday. So the price reacted with Saturday and Sunday to micro support. Now that could be a high B wave, indicating the C wave might only need a few downward squiggles to complete. So as I see this at the moment as a high B wave. Alternatively, it is possible the wave 5 is unfolding, but then as an ending diagonal. So that would mean we get a 5 wave move up in wave 5, and we're already in the wave 5. In practice, it wouldn't make a great difference. In that case, then we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's possible as well. Okay, but therefore I said, look, we have a 3 wave move up. The support region remains relevant. I left it on the chart yesterday in the video as well. It's still defined between 3,748 and 3,876 USD. The reason why it remains relevant is because I'm not convinced that a 5th wave has formed. So either the wave 5 is still unfolding, or let's say already unfolding and then also still unfolding, because we haven't really seen a healthy 5th wave, or we are still in the 4th wave, but then in the late stages of a C wave, which is forming as part of this wave 4, which has turned into a wider flat correction, more specifically actually a running flat, possibly. 1 second, we don't know if it's a running flat yet. Running flat means the B wave does overshoot, which it did. Not a problem, absolutely common in crypto. And then this would be a C wave down, but the C wave ends above the A wave. It could also end below the A wave. Again, that's not so important really for the overall pattern. Important is if the bulls turn up before we break below that 50% retracement, because any break below it would be more bearish, would indicate, short-term bearish. I'm not saying I'm bearish about Ethereum. I haven't been, and I'm not. I'm just highlighting, and this is the daily chart I want to show you. I'm just highlighting that in the white scenario, which still seems to be in control, we can go higher in a very direct fashion. That's the daily chart. In the yellow count, we could get a pullback before going higher. You might call that short-term bearish, yes, but it is part of an overall bullish thesis, right? So these two potentials exist currently on the larger time frame, but we use the smaller time frame to distinguish between the two. And as I said many times before, the white scenario seems to be leading at the moment, seems to be in control. And that C wave to the downside here is likely, unfolding right now. That's the idea. The wave 5 might have started already. What matters more than that, because we won't know the answer, is do the bulls actually turn up before we break below 3,748? Well, what happens if we break below 3,748 before we actually form a healthy 5th wave? We're likely going to test the lower support region. And again, would that be bearish? I would rather call that another pullback opportunity, because from here I would expect the next bounce. It is possible in that case that this wave 2 is resetting and then we go up, or it's just going to form a larger B wave bounce. But either way, from that area, I'm going to watch for a reaction. Again, I'm going to lean towards the white count until yellow clearly gives me evidence that yellow is unfolding, which means short-term bearish before we go higher. But in all cases, I'd like to see Ethereum go to new all-time highs. That's the update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.